My name is Manuel Costa. I'm a licensed marriage family therapist in San Jose, California. My office is in the Cambrian Park area. I'm going to talk now a little bit about technology and its place in our lives. Now, I grew up in the 1930s and 40s. That's a long time ago. And I remembered that my grandmother would actually wash clothes on a washboard. There was no washing machine. And in a little room at the back of the house, there was not a refrigerator, but an ice box. And the iceman would come, the iceman cometh, and would bring these big blocks of ice, put them in the bottom in an insulated compartment, and that's how we would cool our food. No refrigerators. There was no toaster. We would toast bread in the oven. That's how we toasted things. So technology is amazing in terms of bringing these wonderful appliances, washing machines, toasters, refrigerators to our lives and making our lives more easy and enabling us to put our focus on other things, our growth as human beings, instead of just doing tasks that need to be done for survival. Right now in our age, it's the electronic explosion of technology that's taking over. iPhones are all over the place. Computers, of course. Drones. I was listening to a news report today that the state of California is needing to make some laws about the use of drones. Now, one of the things about all of this technological advance, electronic or otherwise, household appliances, cars, is that there can be a positive use for it and a negative use for it. One of my favorite figures is that of the yin-yang, with the circle and then the dolphin-like figures, and in the two halves, the dark half, there's a little light circle, and the light half, there's a little dark circle in the dolphin figure. That, to me, is a symbol of everything contains its opposites, that there's a wholeness about reality, and that wholeness has opposites, and the opposites make the whole. So there's a good side to technology, there can be a dangerous side. For example, with regard to all the electronic wonderful things that have been developed and are still developing, I've seen kids that can get addicted to gaming. They can spend into 3 o'clock in the morning on a school night playing games on the computer and then not be able to get up in the morning and go to school. That's a dangerous side of some of that technology. Another dangerous side is it moves us away, or can move us away, from interrelating with people, with the people in our lives, our friends and our family. Because we become addicted to looking at the phone. I remember having dinner with my wife one time, and we looked over at the table next to us. There was a young mother with about, I would say the child was about 5 or 6 years old, and she didn't talk to him at all. Throughout the dinner, she was looking at her phone and interacting, playing a game on the phone or looking at Facebook. I don't know what it was, but at any rate, she failed to take that time to interact with her own son. So that's a danger, another danger of technology, is it can move us away from people and get us caught in just things. I would say that one way to deal with this is to remember that we are people, we need to relate to people person to person, and we need to relate to ourselves. And by that I mean we need to reflect, take a little time for meditation, a little time for self-reflection. And if we do that, and we relate to the people around us, making sure that we take time away from our electronic devices to talk to parents, to friends, we'll be in good shape with our electronic devices. They'll be used for our welfare and not for our detriment. So exercise, take time for yourself, take time for the people around you, and that'll keep your electronics in balance.